Good evening, everyone, and the hour is grim. The first, greatest opponent of Nuglish near Korsud has arrived for its 7th episode. The forgotten beast Aspad Osmat's Pus has come, an enormous pterosaur with external ribs. It has a short trunk and it undulates rhythmically. Its eyes glow amber, and its black scales are oval shaped and set far apart. Beware, it's fire. So, if we'll take a look at this creature, it is right here. Aspad the Art of Abyss. Doesn't that sound badass? It does. I gotta concede that. It does sound absolutely badass. And since it's a pterosaur, I have to assume that it can fly. I cannot assume that. That would be a bit too risky. So we have to consider that all this stuff is not an obstacle to him. But I don't think he can reach the fortress. Let's take a look around real quick. So I've checked around a little bit and I don't think he can reach our fortress, but we're gonna follow the guy just a little bit. He seems... Oh, he went away. Well, where have you gone to? Oh, he just fly. He just decided to fly. All right, that's understandable. I mean, you have the capacity. Let's follow him a little bit, just to see where he wants to go. We never know. What we could always do is send our warriors fight him directly. But I don't know if that's a wise thing to do. Okay, now he's crossing the this little wall by overcoming a couple of slopes. He seems to have a goal in mind, although I don't exactly know what it is. I've checked and there shouldn't be an available path to get to our fortress. Although, maybe? Let's take a look here. Does it rise? Alright, I'll just skip forward a bit, see if he comes anywhere close our place. The times are dire. The stairs that I originally built had a little opening at the bottom of them, which the creature has made sure to use. So we're gonna set up a burrow in the new residential quarters up ahead, which are coming right away, and we're gonna put all our squads. I'm just gonna do that real quick. So it looks like fighting has begun. I've sent everyone in their new residential quarter, while the Forgotten Beast has had fun killing one of our dogs. But it seems... Is it hurt already? Let's take a look real quick. No, it isn't. Alright, it's just covered in blood or something. Our guys are all coming there, and fire has started to spread. Our warriors are in face of the creature. Hopefully they won't fall back. The creature, where is it now? I think it's in the middle of all this fog. Which is, okay, no, it's just below. It has started to spread fire through the courtyard of the fortress, which isn't good. We're gonna order every one of them to kill the creature. It is time now. The creature has made its first move, and our soldiers are pretty much all close together. So it's time to kill Aspad Unos Osmatspos once and for all. Good luck, warriors, and they're going in. Or are they? Going in. Oh, does the creature go? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see where it is now. They're fighting against her. All their weapons are used to the best of their capacity. It looks like the creature is down. Oh my god, the creatures The creature is getting beaten up by our various soldier. Wow, great fighting right here. It doesn't seem like we have too much problems. Some of our guys are down on the ground and bleeding. And I think we did it. But we lost a couple of people. We lost 2 silvery gods and 1 uncharted warriors in the fighting. Who did the killing blow though? Because that people will have oh, it's the axe dwarf. I think it's the axe dwarf, or is it the spear dwarfs? He beat it in the trunk. Tearing the brain. Is this a wrestler, Odom? Let's check Odom in his kill. Oh yeah, he did kill the Earth of Abysses. Congratulations, Odom. You've got the nickname Fire Brave because you braved the fire with your fist to kill the creature. And Fire Brave is in what he was in the Silvery Gods. Alright, that's great. So we're gonna have to update the squads. But a thing I wanted to do is that this creature had a lot of scales and stuff. So I'm just gonna put up a butchery. Oh my god, we have lots of corpse to take care of and equipment. Oh my god. Hopefully, yeah, we have a lot of coffin free and okay. The creature burnt some of our carpenter workshop and our mechanic workshop, but I think the damage will stop there. But first and foremost, I want the butchery shop to be set up like really near the creature. So we have a little stairs right there. The corpse, I think the corpse is closest to there. So we'll just put a butcher shop here, and I hope we'll be able to butcher its scales and use them in equipment. That would be fantastic. I'm gonna replace the military squads, unlock the burrow, reconstruct some things, and then I'm gonna brief you all on what has been going on in the fortress. So, a little time has passed since the attack by the creature, and I want to show you what progress has been made in our tower. So, first off, we're almost done smoothing out the entry hall, which is great. We've set up some grates, some more statues, and I've also started putting pedestals of zinc and copper statues on each side of the stairs in almost every level to make it so that people, when they go out of their residential quarters, will see some beautiful statues and some beautiful object displays on pedestal, which will really boost morale. There's also the water channeling down and making mist all over those little halls, which is great. Now, we finished making a roof and cutting a lot of trees in the forest, and the fisherman quarters now has 6 bedrooms, which is absolutely cool, and a little meeting hall with full stockpile so that they can just go ahead and heat. I put that as a quarter. Yeah, cool. Also, what is that? That's a skeleton, so it doesn't really matter. Also, I've cut down a bit of the wall in the tavern so that people have more space to dance and appreciate the waterfall when there is one, because previously they didn't really have the space to do that and it was kind of cut off. There's still some little rooms that are a bit more private, but yeah, I thought that a bit of more open space would be better. We also have a lot of visitors. I think we have around like 20. Lots of bards. Grasshopper woman bard, by the way, which is quite cool. Dwarves, humans, elves, animal people. We really are a multicultural fortress, which is quite fun and cool. Also, I've set up a couple of Nickname. First one is for noble pick Nazomorol, which is the Baroness and the wife of our Baron. I'll just go over a description real quick. She has clean-shaven hair, elytra eyes with large irises. Her hair is white, but she doesn't have one. It is dark brown skin. So she's a pretty normal-looking fellow, which is quite okay. Now, after that, we have Stress Vermin, which is named because he is always stressed. He's the captain of the guard and has gotten into a couple of depression across the day, but he's still doing quite fine. Cave Mortal is a good fellow. His sideburns are clean shaven, his very long mustache is neatly combed, his very long beard is braided, his hair is clean shaven, his ears have small lobes, his hair is grey mixed with white, and he's not shaven, and his skin is dark brown. His right hand bears a massive straight scar, probably from the fight with the Forgotten Beast or from something else that I haven't seen yet. He personally holds the view that commerce is a veil of sanity and thinks friendship is important. So he's an anti-capitalist dwarf, which is always interesting to see. Blue Stash, or Baron, I've already described him to y'all, but he's under a lot of stress. Seen a lot of body and stuff. I'm a bit, I figure out maybe we need to take care of him better. Then there's Drinkmaster, who is our brewer, but he's under so much stress that I've just relieved him. He was our brewer since the beginning of the fortress. I'm not gonna go over his description because I don't know if he's gonna stay alive. I hope so, but yeah. Let's talk about Firebrave, the guy who killed that Forgotten Beast. He is quite cool. He has a broad body. His hair is quite sparse. His very long sideburns are neatly combed. His long mustache is neatly combed. His medium-length beard is braided. His very long hair is braided. He has very low cheekbones, and he has a deeply recessed chin. Bit of an ugly fellow. Slightly thin iristelia eyes are close set. His ears are extraordinarily broad. A Dumbo-looking fella. His head is somewhat short, and his eyebrows somewhat high. His eye is gray with some dark taupe, and his skin is dark brown. You'll have to excuse me, this is morning in the real world, so yeah. He likes ilmenite, aluminium, clear zircon, pigtail paper, greaves, barrels, yaks for the shaggy hair, the sound of the stockade of mining. Which is quite interesting. Do we have other people? Yeah, Crondolwall, our military commander, the commander of the Uncharted Warriors. She has clean-shaven hair, a slightly hooked nose, elytra eyes, which are protruding. Her hair is dark taupe and her skin is dark brown. What a great gal. And then we have Slayer, a human maceman who has been named like that because he has 36 kill in his career, which is fantastic. He is one of our human macemen, our monster slayer. His hair is extremely long. Her hair is extremely long. Her somewhat splayed out ears have nearly fused lobes. Her eyebrows are quite dense. Her lips are thin. Her upper lip bear the marks of old wound, including a massive jag scar. Badass. Her hair is gray mixed with pale brown, and her skin is pale pink, while her eyes are green and her eyes have slightly large irises. I think that's it for our nicknames. Now, over there by the forge, we are making lots of equipment for our warriors. We're making greaves right now, but we made helms, low boots, and I'm planning on making some gauntlets and shields, so that the silvery gods are as well equipped as possible. For the Uncharted Warrior, I'm not as worried because they are a part-time squad compared to the Silvery Gods. Even if they have better skill set all over because they've been trained a bit longer, I'm sure they'll be catched up on by the Silvery God. as soon as possible. Now we're expanding our area of bars and blocks. Just so that we can make sure that we have a great space to stock all those tasty metals. We've also made an artifact. I didn't start the video there because I didn't think it was worth it, but a green glass statue of Sazir Syrup. Now, Sazir is one of our dwarves, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Sazir. We have a couple of Sazir. Give me a second. Sazir Syrup Tattoo. I don't know which one is Syrup Tattoo. But it's a green glass statue of Sazir Syrup Tattoo. All craft worshippers of the highest quality. This item is a masterfully designed image of Sazir Syrup Tattoo, dwarf in green glass by Elral Celticut. Sazir Syrup Tattoo is laboring. The artwork relates to the settling of the dwarf Sazir Tepper, Sazir Syrup Tattoo, and Savage Land Festival in the mid-autumn of 556. It is decorated with briolet cut green glass gems and apricot wood, and encircled with bands of baguette cut green glass gem, fire clay, alpaca wool, square brilliant cut rock crystals, and zinc. A bit of a complicated piece, but let's take a look at Sazir. Which one is Syrup Tattoo? Are you? Yeah, you're Syrup Tattoo. He's a fisher dwarf, so not a particularly important dwarf. We've never take a look at him. I've never taken a look at him. Excuse me, my speech is completely disgusting. Her hair is clean shaven. Her nose is extremely narrow. Her eyelashes are quite long. Her ears are just flattened. Her dark brown skin is slightly wrinkled, and her hair is white with some gray, but it's clean shaven. So who cares? And her eyes are heliotrope. She's 145. We have lots of old people in the fortress. Now that I think about it. Up there in the fields, we are still doing quite fine. We are growing some turnips up here right now. It's hydroot season in that field. That one is foxtail melee year long, and we have some hemp plants. We are at 66,000 meat and plant, and 500 fish, and 20,000 other meal. We have lots of wealth, which is probably why this Forgotten Beast was interested in our fortress. That wouldn't surprise me. I've put our miners at detailing walls and stuff because some of them were unsatisfied by not working craft. And we have lots and lots of detailing to do. But right now they are working in a particular section, which is that one. You can see we have lots of bedroom now. We have covered all this floor and all this one with them. But this one will have the two noble quarters, the Baron and the Mayor. And also lots of small bedrooms all around. Also our mines, where we mine limonite, is doing absolutely beautiful. It's big. We might do a lot of thing with it. I think we could make an organical thing around it, maybe some quarters around. I don't know. I'll probably think about it. And yeah, I think we're gonna move forward now. Now that the episode is kick-started after a good 15 minutes of talking. I think it's even more. Geez, yeah, 20 minutes almost. But yeah, we had a fight with a Forgotten Beast. I mean, this is a pretty important event, and lots of things have moved forward while not being quite interesting in the fortress. But I promised you an eventful episode, and I've delivered. So let's continue and move forward in time. I think I'm gonna have to do something a little bit drastic here. The captain has fallen into a depression, and I don't think this is great for the fortress to have a captain of the guard. It is oppressive. As such, I will be expelling him for the fortress with his wife. Go back to the capital, Stress Vermin. You have served us well, but I don't think you're gonna be doing much more good here anymore. And I'm also gonna be sending back Drink Master, because it is high time he got to go back to his native places. Saidina Festival isn't the place for people who aren't strong of heart, you know? So we have a new position in here, and I think we all know the one people who is the best for that. We're gonna put Firebrave as the leader of this squad. Now, he is already equipped with stuff. I'm just gonna put some footwear on him. We're gonna have one extra unfilled spot, but that doesn't bother me a lot. I mean, we're gonna have a new migrant wave eventually, and then we'll be able to put one of those people there. I just need as much people working on things that actually matter as much as possible. Now it looks like we have started making some pretty interesting objects with the Forgotten Beast bones. So we made some crowns, some bracelets, some figurines, some earrings, lots of white fun stuff. Pretty happy of my bone detailer, who is doing his usual job, but as well as possible. It's quite heartwarming. We finished expanding the bars and blocks, and yeah, we're making a lot of progress right now. Oh, and what's this? It seems we have angered some kind of elves. The Baron Bluestache cut out of Polygel meets with the elf diplomat something something. Let's just check out his name. Neri Memko. Where do you hail from? You diplomat? So I don't really care. Okay, one thing is a pretty important. We are in a blasted jungle. If you can't see, there are dozens of trees, and they just come at us and say, yeah, no, don't please. So, first off, I will still cut trees because a big part of our economy is on that, and also because we have started making the tower. As you can see there, it's pretty, it's at the beginning phase, okay? I've put up some structures. I will make it rise and rise and rise, but it is directly above the staircase, leading down and down and down, up in there. What I want is for all of it to be connected. The upper levels, let's just resume. The upper levels will be exclusively for libraries. Wait, there's a tantrum. I want to keep checking that. Libraries, temples. I will also put a second tavern. There will be one at the bottom and one at the top, near the top at least. I will also make a museum, a big one, and probably a throne room for the Baron to move in eventually. Then this old room will be the other thing, like the captain of the guard place. So I think that's a good plan. But yeah, we may have to go to war with the elves. I'm sorry. I kind of like those dudes down there, but I don't know if those are them or if it's the enjoyable styles that are menacing us. But yeah, I think it must be the rivers of parity, which in that case aren't really bothersome. I mean, there are only a couple of them, so if they want to go to war with them, let them come. So we just got a little caravan from our classical allies of the Elven civilization, and we sold them pretty much all our crafts made from Forgotten Beastbone, which got us giving them approximately 8,000 uh, 8,000 of value in objects, but we got a couple of animals out of that, so I think, yeah, an opossum, an adder, an alligator snapping turtle, and a giant raven, which is Very cool. I think I'm gonna try to raise those creatures to become pet in our fortress, which would be cool. And if they can't serve, well, they can always be heathen, you know. So there's that. So we have a new member of the Silvery Gods, as you may see right here. He's a human, which is unsuspected, but we have a couple of human in our military, especially in the Uncharted Warrior, Kaskumko Eslat Kaspa and Mon Earthbell. While here we have Kasat in Ingersporo, a human axeman. He has just joined the fortress for soldiering, and I mean, who am I to deny a man some battle and fun, huh? So, let's just take a look at him. He may have some best. Do you have some kill? No, you have pretty much nothing. All right. Your DD is for someone else, which is oh, you come from the Union of Peace, okay? Giant Bat Caverns. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Also, the construction of the base of our Great Spire has moved on pretty nice. We are also now in 558, which means it has been 1, 2, 3 years since the beginning of the fortress, and we're still kicking. Challenge will be even harder from now on, so tighten your belts because it's an adventure. So here we are. We have a Fey mode that just popped up, which is pretty great. I was itching for an artifact. It's Momu's Bismaragath, a weaver. Apparently they are going straight for their looming station or their clothes making, so we should have a pretty nice clothing out of this. And oh my god, okay. Excuse me, I'm gonna explain. I dug some holes because I thought it would be funny right here where the water from the tower waterfall goes. But I'm just noticing now that every time the water falls, it tells me, yeah, a section of the cavern has collapsed, which is a pretty annoying. Let's see what Momu's claims. Should be good now. Here they go. They have claimed the clothier shops. Now let's see what they want. Metal bars, tanned hides, yarn cloth, rock, metal bars, bones, metal bars, tanned hides, yarn cloth. So we should have all of that. Yeah, they're already leaving, so that means we should have a couple of things. I'll come back to you guys once the artifact is complete, or if any problematic happens in between, which I hope doesn't happen. Here have come a new wave of colonists, braving the savage land to settle in the savage land of Festival. Here we have a couple of migrants from an immigrant wave, hoping that we will be able to put them to great use. I didn't expect that this episode, but I gotta say, I'm really happy. We'll be able to have a couple new peasant, because there is a lot of stuff laying around. Right now we have 4 people and a rabbit. 5th dwarven folk just arrive. Another animal that I won't assume that by the token. Hoping it can be useful too. Is that it? Is that all the immigrant wave? Oh no, there's a 6th boyo. And a 7th. Hopefully we can get to 10. 10 migrant will be the absolute best to kickstart the backer industry. 8th dwarf. And a lot of animal. Probably gonna be... Oh my god! This couldn't be better timed. Okay. The Forgotten Beast Pif Rofafayoba has come. A gigantic feathered crab. It has a knobby shell and it squirms and fidgets. Its pumpkin feathers are long and narrow. Beware its poisonous sting. So I don't think this one can fly. I hope it can't. Where is it though? I can't seem to see it. It's at -19. Oof, that's dangerous. I gotta say, guys, this is dangerous because our fortress is just here. It is reachable. Oh my god! But first, let's watch it. The migrants can wait. Like, this is a serious danger to the fortress. Okay, it's starting straight to us. Like, just here it can reach us. Alright, we're gonna activate the burrow. So alert state. Let's get this on. And we're gonna get every single warrior of our military in the courtyard. Okay? I'm gonna move time just a little bit until he is here. But I gotta say, guys, this might get really ugly. Poisonous things, not the easiest thing to deal with. The battle has begun. Our military force meet the Forgotten Beast out in the stairs. Fighting is beginning. I hope people are fine. And the mighty beast is dead. Praise the military, for we have defeated our foe. Let's see who killed it. So, he fractured the shit in with it. Okay, the captain of the guard, Firebrave, stabs in the head, tearing the brain. So did Firebrave kill another Forgotten Beast? I gotta say. Oh my god, he is quite a beast. Wow. Congrats to Firebrave, for he has saved the fortress another time with the help of the other folk. Now let's take a look at the new arrival. Okay, a Bowyer. Okay, Tree Ranger, an Animal Caretaker, another Metalsmith. Oh, that's cool. A Fishery Worker, a Fish Dissector, couple of Farmer, including Cook and Herbalist. And I think that's it. So I think I'm gonna... Oh! 2 peasants. So I don't even have to configure these ones. They'll be able to just do whatever I want. And a couple of children, which is great. That boosts our population to 147, which is big. Alright, I'm gonna fix their jobs. And I'll come back to you guys immediately afterward. And here it is, the artifact promised long ago. Momus Besmaricat, the Weaver, has created Edodakgos Sibosh Turon, a sheer alpaca wool skirt. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Firebrave Sword Braided. Wow! So Momus is related to Firebrave. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, let's check this baby out. Sheer alpaca wool skirt, 35,000 in value, which is pretty decent. This is a sheer alpaca wool skirt. All craft workmanship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with sheep wool and an encircled with bands of sheep wool and silver. Wow, must be a heavy skirt, huh? It is made from alpaca wool cloth. This object menaces with spikes of alpaca wool, limonite, naked mole dog bones, zinc, and drolta leather. Wow, this is spiky, heavy skirt. And it means... Borklinge, the deterioration of monasteries. Well, sounds badass. Might give it to one of our warriors eventually. But, as you may understand, the episode is nearing its end, and it will end now. We have done a lot of things. 2 Forgotten Beast battle. The foundation have been laid out for the tower. We have a new artifact. And a hero. Fire Brave. What a lad. He's quickly becoming my favorite dwarf of the fortress, and he seems, if I'm not wrong, he seems to be in a good quality of mind. Right now he is a refined living, seeing troglodyte dead body, but I think he'll do just fine. Oh, is he the anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I sure did. Enjoy recording it. I wish to see you again next episode in the new episode of Nogleshnir Korsud, the Savage Festival, to see what future await the plane of Oracle, Mon Snûn. See you next week.